Good afternoon, my dear students. You're welcome to another session of our laboratory work. And today we're having a special topic. This topic is concerning the endocrine glands. Today, you're going to see for yourselves, and you're going to do it by yourselves with my help, to see how the effect of adrenaline affects the eyeball of a frog. So this the session we're going to look into today, and please be very attentive, and I believe you're going to get more information about how our organism or some glands in our bodies react to adrenaline. Here we go. Here again, dear students, our object of study is our usual frog. Here we have two of them. If we are able to get insulin, then we're going to do the second experiment. If not, we're going to use only one. Okay, have a look at them again and say hello to them. Say good afternoon, my dear students. I want to show you how one of my eyes reacts to adrenaline and how one of them reacts to solution of Ringer. Thank you. This is what we call the stative. Okay, we are going to fix our frog here after removing the head, right? This is for another experiment, but the first experiment now we're going to carry out using the eyes of our frog. Okay, it's quite a different one. Here we go. Dear students, what we're going to do is that to determine the effect of adrenaline on the eyeballs, on one of the eyeballs of a frog, we're going to use a ruler. Okay, so when we bring out the eyeballs, we're going to measure it. All right? Yes, we're going to measure it and determine the width of the eyeball, and then we add adrenaline on one of the eye and put it under light. Okay, under light, and the other one we add what we call solution of Ringer, right? And then after some few minutes we'll determine the effect of Ringer and the effect of adrenaline, and then we measure it, we see the difference. Is that okay? Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're going to take one of the frogs. Okay, very carefully. It's not hesitant to come out. You have to handle it with care. All right? So, yes. So this is how we're going to, we're going to remove the eyeballs. You can see the eyeballs here. So we're going to remove them. So how do we do it? We take our scissors, right, as usual. I mean, we can use both, one frog for both experiments, yeah, if it is possible. So, we can see, as usual, we have to bring out we have to insert the scissors, we have to insert the scissors, and we have to fix it, and we Dear students, you can see the frog is in a shock. You see, that's why it cannot move very well. It's still in a shock. After some few minutes, you will see that it will regain its energy. Okay, it will get out of the shocking condition, right? And it will begin to shake very hard. Okay, so this is what we do. We just leave it for some few minutes and see. You see, it is still in a shocking condition. This is what happens after an accident. When there is a car accident, what happens is that when there is a damage to the central nervous system, a patient is always in a shocking condition. And then it is after some times that the patient or the victim of accident begins to feel some pains. You see, even take the humans. If you have some cut in your body, you will not feel the pain immediately. It is after some few minutes, or after some time, you begin to feel very, very, very nasty pains. So this is what is happening to the frog right now. The frog is in a shocking condition. So we leave it. After some few minutes, you will see it will begin to shake. It will regain its reflex back, okay? And then it will begin to shake. You will see it. Let's film it. You see, it's still in a shocking condition. So before we go into determining the reaction of eyeballs to adrenaline and solution of Ringer, we would like to determine the reaction of the whole body of a frog. Different parts of the body, you see now it's already regaining its reaction. Its sensitivity is beginning to gain its sensitivity. All right? And then we're going to determine using different concentration of sulfuric acid. All right? We're going to use it on different sensitive parts of the body. We're going to show it to you now. Students, we're going to fix it, okay, and allow it to hang. This is how we fix it. We fix it very well so that it doesn't fall off. Can you see it now? The frog is hung. It is still in a very shocking condition. So we leave it like this. It is not yet dead, but it's in a shocking position now. So after some time, it will regain its sensitivity. This is what happens after accident, and the victim of accident, he or she has its central nervous system harmed, or having some parts of the body harmed. First of all, the victim loses consciousness, and then after some few minutes, it regains its consciousness and begins to feel some horrible and terrible pains. So this is what is happening now with our object, that's the frog. So after some time, you will see its reaction. So we leave it here while hanging, and then we go to our eye. Okay, dear students, let's do the reaction of adrenaline on the eyeball. So we'll bring it here. Let's take one of this. Okay. what we have to do is to remove the eyeball. Okay, students, you can see it has regained its sensitivity. Now it's feeling a very horrible pain. Okay, so the shocking condition has already expired. So you can see it. Yeah. So the movement shows us that the frog is not yet dead. Okay, and now we're going to begin our experiment with it. So, students, with what we have seen, it shows us that the frog has regained its reflex reaction. Okay, because the shocking condition has already passed. It has already passed the shocking condition, and now it has regained its reflex reaction. That's why you saw it, shaking. Yeah. Now we're going to see what will happen. Okay, to know that the frog is not yet dead. So we're going to use this our pinset. Okay, to pinch different parts of the body, to see the reaction, to see the reflex reaction we're going to get. Okay, so we start from the let's use the bigger one. It's supposed to react. You can see it is reacting. Okay, let's try the muzzles. It happened just a little, yeah? The frog is still in a shocking condition, shocking phase. It's supposed to you can see this is the reaction, this is the reflex. Yeah, this is what I want to show you, dear students. Have a look and see how the frog is reacting. This is what we call the reflex action. When we touch some parts of the body. Okay? Now, we're going to use our brush. We have to leave it some few minutes. All right? And then we will use what? Now it's winter. The frogs are very weak, all right? So they don't react quickly. So this is just to show you how frogs or even our human body reacts to any touch, any feeling. If you touch your fellow human beings, you see the person reacts. Yeah? So Okay, I think after the first one, we'll leave it for some few minutes. Now, the next thing is we're going to use not 1%. We're going to use 5% sulfuric acid. All right, we'll see how the frog reacts to it. So what we do is so dear students, we're going to pour in a little bit of 0.5% of sulfuric acid. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right, close it well. Okay, take it please. Yeah, and take this. Please, can you drink this water here for us? Okay, so take this leg limb apart. Don't be afraid. Hold it, take it apart. See, it is reacting, yeah? Take it, hold it. Yeah, shoot it here. You see, it is reacting already. Still reacting. Okay. Give it to me. Hold it apart like this. Okay, hold it apart like this. All right. Take it, hold it. Okay. Take it, put it. This. Put it under. Put it. Take it up. Take it up. No. Under. Okay, hold it. Put it. Yeah, to be the casalis. Okay. So, students, this is the reaction when we put the legs on 0.5% of what? Sulfuric acid. So what we do is, take it, hold it. No, don't put it again. So, put it down. So, we use water to wash it. Put it. Yes. To dilute the effect of 0.5% sulfuric acid. That's it. Do it like this. Up and down. Yes. That's all. Thank you. So we leave it for an interval of some few minutes. First, we're going to use this paper on the spinal cord of. We just kind of wet it with acid. Okay. So first of all, let's put it on the and then let's see the reaction. Yeah. You can see the reaction. After some few seconds. So we have to wash it. This is a reaction according to the law of Turkey. There's a scientist that determined the time that elapses before the reaction takes place, before the reflex reaction takes place. So it ranges from few seconds. That is from the time of applying 0.5% of sulfuric acid. It takes some few seconds, okay, for the reaction to take place, for the reflex reaction to take place. This is the time that is required to achieve the necessary result of reflex action. When we apply 5% of 0.5% of sulfuric acid. As you can see, after applying it, it took us some few seconds to see the reaction. Okay? Now, we're going to use same. Okay? Let me take another one. Okay. Now, the next point is we're going to apply it on the spinal cord. Okay, put it and leave it there. Leave it there. Okay. Okay. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. No, remove. It is. Yes. So, how long did it take? A minute and 20.
Yes, 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Minute and 20 seconds here.
Mm-hmm.
Minute advanced. Huh?
Yeah.
So you can see it took about a minute and 20 seconds, yeah, for the reflex reaction to take place. Okay, so now we have to dilute it with water completely. Sorry.
Может, воды?
No, it's water. Okay. Now, okay, the whole frog, we're bathing it. Okay, that was that. Mm-hmm. No. Completely. Yeah, completely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay, that's good. So we'll leave it for some few minutes. So, dear students, after a minute or two, what we're going to do is we're going to apply a different concentration of sulfuric acid. Can you give me that acid, please? That's 1%, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yes. So, dear students, you see, we used, what is the one we used? We used what is the one we used? Please, can you show? We used 0.5%. Where is it? Here is it, please. We use 0.5%, right? But if you continue to use 0.5, there will be no reaction because the frog will get used to it. So it needs a higher concentration to have impact, to create reflex action. So you're going to see now, okay? So we are taking some volume of 1% sulfuric acid. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You can close it. That's okay. 1% is not all that dangerous. Yeah. Anyway, so now be careful with acids. We're going to repeat same experiment now using a more concentrated, almost twice, okay, concentrated sulfuric acid, 1%. We use 0.5, and now we're going to use 1%. You will see the difference. You are going to see the reaction. Okay, you can see the immediate reaction. You see, this is what we call the reflex action. You see, so the reaction was immediate. Okay, so bring it back. And then put it down, please. Let's wash it. You can see the reaction. It is cooling it down. Now we'll leave it a minute or two, and then we'll continue. You're going to see what will happen. We're going to put it in between the legs. Understand? So you're going to put it in between the legs. Yes. No, not there. In between. Между. Ага. Между. No.
Сейчас смотри.
Just a second. Как памперс одевают?
Да.
Между. It's not like that. Okay. Leave it there. You can see the reaction, yeah? Right. That's after about 10 or 15 seconds. Yes, it took about 12 seconds to have the reaction. When 1% concentration of sulfuric acid is applied between the legs of the frogs. Okay, that's to show you the reflex. So when you add more concentration, when we apply 1% again, it will take longer time for the reaction, for the reflex to take place. Right? Because the body gets used to the whole system. That's how it works. Okay? So, thank you. We're going to wash it. The frog is having a sauna. Yeah, he's enjoying his sauna. Yes. And then we leave it for some few minutes. After some few minutes, we're going to apply it at the side. Please, can you take, no, take one again. Yes, the bigger one. Yes, bring it. Yeah, dip it there. Okay. Put it on the side here. Okay. So, fix the time. How long did it take?
3 minutes.
Look at. Shoot it.
Yes.
So that's it. Okay. You see, it is comparatively from the first application of %, it was more effective, and then with time, the body gets used to it. So for it to get a quicker reflex reaction, we need a higher concentration, already not 1%, all right? We need a higher percentage, maybe 2%, to have same effect that we had during the application of 0.5%. So this to show you how a typical organism, okay, say of a frog, reacts to different concentration of sulfuric acid. This is the system that is used to determine, okay, what we call the spinal cord reflex. The spinal cord reflex, right? And then the application of different percentage of acid on the labs is according to the system that's determined the time limit that is required to effect the needed reaction, reflex reaction. It's called the system of Turkey. Turkey is a scientist that brought out this system. Okay, that is to determine the time that is required for a typical organism to react to different, that is after passing through the shocking condition, to determine the time that is required for different concentration, for different concentrations of sulfuric acid to have effect on the organism. Thank you very much, dear students. I hope you have had some good knowledge of how everything works. That is, in a nutshell, the spinal cord reaction, okay, and the reaction to the different concentration of sulfuric acid. That's it. Thank you very much. Now we are going to the other experiment, that is to see how the eye balls of frog reacts to adrenaline and the solution of Ringier. So let's go over there. So dear students, as I told you earlier, this is the head of our frog, and now we're going to take out the glass, the eyeballs. I'm sorry, I'm using some of my Russian language, so you can excuse me for that, okay? Yes, I'm doing this for the first time in English, so let's take out the balls, eyeballs This is the first eyeball. And with this, we're going to do same with the second one. Now you can see our eyeballs, okay? These are the eyeballs of our typical frog. One, we're going to apply solution of ringer. And here we're going to apply on one, we're going to apply our usual adrenaline, okay? We are going to measure
3 millimeters.
okay, of the eyeball, the length of the eyeball, both. Okay, and this one too, of the eyeball. You can use the smaller one if you want.
Four. 3 and 4 millimeters.
3 and
4.
okay. So what we do is take your solution of ringer, okay, and so just add a little here, just a little, just a little, some drops. Okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Okay, now let's take our adrenaline. Okay, put some drops here, some drops, just some few. Not, don't touch it. Just, you should put more. That's all. That's okay. Okay, and then you put it under light. You will see what will happen. You see, it's already getting wider and wider. Can you see it? It's becoming wider and wider.
It may be hard to see.
Yes. So, dear students, you can see where we have adrenaline, you can see it is very, very big. It has widened, open up. Шире стало, да? Зрачок. Вот, посмотрите, пожалуйста. А здесь практически it doesn't change where we have the solution of ringer. So, the effect on the, you can take both of them, if you can see them well. So, can you measure it, please? Measure it. Maybe it's the same, yeah?
Он как также 3 миллиметра.
You can see the frog.
Ой, 0,5. А нет.
Four.
0,6.
No stress. Okay.
6.
It was 0.4, 0.4, like that. All right. So, dear students, we had a very interesting subject topic today. That's the effect of adrenaline and the effect of on the eyeballs of a frog when we apply adrenaline, you see the eyeball widens. That's the effect of adrenaline. And then you can read more on adrenaline. And here we have ringer. It doesn't have any effect at all. This is what we call the control, right? And this is the experimental. So today, this is our work. And here you can see our frog is still reacting. It is not yet dead. You can see we can paralyze it now if we want. We are paralyzing the central nervous system. You have already seen this before, right? So the difference today is that we apply different concentration of sulfuric acid. That's it, to different parts of the body. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. See you again. Bye.